Okay, so one of the other things I missed while I was powerless and unable to upload videos was a couple of episodes of BoonBoomger. So episode 7 and 8 dropped while I was out of commission, but episode 9 dropped just last night. So I thought I'd make this a triple threat review, you could say, and I think I'll give my thoughts on the episodes. But not only that, this is going to be sort of like a mix mash of my predictions of future things we're going to be seeing later on in BoonBoomger, because a lot of BoonBoomger leaks and news came out while I was away. So I'm going to basically ramble on, so if this doesn't sound like it's well structured or coherent, then I do apologize. I'm just spitting into the mic and rambling on with whatever my thoughts on BoonBoomger is. So, episode 7. Episode 7 was the episode where Orange joined. Something we knew that was going to happen eventually, and we finally got there. Now, Orange, I still got to grow to like the character. I think he's got a really cool design. He's got a really cool fit. He's still a bit of a mystery, how he's sort of been Tyre's handler, and then he finally joined the team after so long. So, I'm sure we'll learn about his backstory later down the line as the show continues, so there's probably a lot more we need to learn about Orange within the next couple of episodes. I'm sure he'll get a couple of focus episodes later down the line. Now in episode 7, there's also this weird side plot of Boomja or Boomdario wanting to meet this like idol toy kids thing, and they've got a disguise on, and then they all get trapped because of Monster of the Week. And that's the whole plot device as well. But it's episode 8 and episode 9 where things really kick off, and now the show is actually sort of talking about its actual premise and build-up of what the Sentai series is going to be focusing on, probably towards its endgame or probably within the next story arc. So, episode 8, we find out that Tyre didn't form the BoonBoomger's to defeat the aliens. No. His plot twist is to gather a team, to gather vehicles, to spin up some vehicles and pimp them out to win the Grand Prix, the big space race going on right now, or the big space race that's going to be happening. And he had no intentions of fighting the aliens. That just sort of came with it because, they kind of appeared out of nowhere when they invaded Earth. So why not use these powers that they've developed to fight these aliens? So this sort of caused a rift within the team members, but not only that, you have Tyre going up against Mad Rex, and once again, the fights between Tyre and Mad Rex are really freaking fantastic, like some really good fight choreography with those fights going on, and Tyre gets his ass kicked, he gets more than he can handle, and episode 9, we lead into why Tyre wants to enter this big Grand Prix, this big space Grand Prix that we've been talking about since last episode. So we learn a little bit more about Boomdario's backstory, and I'm finally glad we get to learn more about his backstory because it's not what I was expecting. So we find out that Boomdario used to be a racer, but then apparently there was an accident that happened during the race and they revoked his license, and because he loved racing so much, he was crushed by this news. He started to wander the galaxy, and eventually he found his way to Earth and he found Tyre, and the two became friends instantly, where Tyre learnt about his dream, and then Tyre said, "Hey, I'm a delivery man, I'm going to help you deliver your dream." So Tyre says, "Become my mechanic to Boomdario, and I'll help you focus on your dream and I'll help you deliver it," which again, we learn about more of Tyre's motivations with him being a delivery man. Again, the whole money thing is still a big mystery of how he inherited all that money, so we'll probably learn about more about that in the nearby future. But yeah, we find out that there's this big Grand Prix going on, or we know it's happened before, but we know there's another one that's about to happen. So one of the things that came out during the BoonBoomger leaks and news is that Goanja is going to be crossing over with BoonBoomger. Now, that's something that was leaked ages ago from Dukemon on Ranger Board, I believe. I believe that Dukemon teased that there will be a Tokuja crossover and a Goanja crossover. And Gowanja's a bit obvious because, they have that highway dimension. If I remember correctly, I've never seen Gowanja before. I've only seen the Super Mega Force episode and a couple of clips here and there when I had to do research for Never Before Seen Power Ranger Monsters. But Gowanja is crossing over with BoonBoomger. Well, the Red Ranger is, at least. We don't know about the other Rangers, but the actor confirmed that on May 19th, I think, is when that crossover is dropping. Now, learning that there's going to be this big space race happening, I am curious to see if we're going to see past Sentai from across, the years taking part in this race. All the vehicle-based Sentais, like Car Ranger and Turbo Ranger, or even Kira Major. But not only that, if you go back and remember, the Heisei era of Sentai and the Showa era of Sentai, they had a lot of vehicles, whether they be bikes or cars or something like that. They had vehicles. Now, a lot of those vehicles have rusted out and they're probably in the Toei junkyard right now, so they probably can't move. But what if we have all these past different Rangers taking part in this big Grand Prix, and although we'll see Rangers in suits only, and we'll probably see their vehicles being CGI'd because of the Rainbow Road, it'd be a really cool thing to see, because Kamen Rider did something similar in a movie, I believe, in Kamen Rider Drive the movie. It was one part of the movie. And what if we get it with Sentai? We see all these different Sentai series showing up within BoonBoomger. If you remember the Easter egg a while ago with the rims, there was Car Ranger, Turbo Ranger, and Gowanja. So maybe we'll see those series playing a role in BoonBoomger later down the line, which it wouldn't surprise me if Car Ranger shows up, because their whole thing was traffic safety as well. So I really hope we get a Car Ranger cameo or something later down the line. No idea what those actors are doing these days. I know that I think Red appeared in Gokaiger all those years ago, but I don't know if he'll appear again or we'll just get suit actors only. Now, episode 9, we saw the defeat of Mad Rex. I don't know if he's gone for good, but he could return. But he did warn Tyre about the boss and say, hey, if you think you're ready for me, well, you're going to do not well against the boss man, which is something that I predicted and I thought might be the case with the Husherins, because, they're alien mafia, they're alien Yakuza, and with Yakuza you've got the patriarchy and stuff like that, so of course there's going to be someone higher on the food chain than Rex, because he was called Commander Rex. He wasn't called Big Boss Rex or Chief Rex or anything like that, Commander. And I don't know how they pronounced it in Japanese, if that could translate to something else, but the subs I had called him Commander Rex, so maybe there's some sort of Yakuza name in there, or they just called him Commander Rex. But Commander Rex, I'm just getting Star Wars vibes. But either way, there's another big boss out there that I believe we've seen in scans. I remember floating around online. I don't remember if the scans were high quality. I didn't really talk about him too much because, I was internetless, so I didn't cover it on the channel. But we've got another bad guy showing up. But the thing with episode 9 is that they're calling it the end of lap 1. Then episode 2 is going to be lap 2. So I do wonder if each 10 episodes is going to be a bunch of laps, or will these next set of episodes be laps, I guess about 3 laps or something like that, maybe 5 laps, I don't know. But with racing like Mario Kart and stuff like that, it's usually 3, so we'll have to wait and see. But sometimes you have 5 laps in racing, but this is a Grand Prix, so going really fast and you have more than 1 lap and stuff like that. But either way, I really enjoyed these set of episodes of BoonBoomger, especially the team coming together once they discover Tyre's dream and they say, hey, we want to help you help your dream. So although there's sort of a fight between the Rangers in this episode where they're upset with Tyre, they later come together to help him realize his dream. So this is sort of after episode 9, the very first story arc. This is the team sort of coming together and forming a team as we're going to see their bonds grow, and we're going to see all these characters bounce off each other even more so as the show continues. But overall, I really enjoyed these set of episodes. They were a lot of fun, especially 8 and 9, and I am curious to see where episode 10 is going to go moving forward, because at the end of May we'll see this go launch a crossover, but no doubt about it, we're probably going to see more stuff showing up in BoonBoomger later down the line. But what did you guys think of these episodes? Did you love them? Did you hate them? Tell me in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. With that said, I'm out of here. Have a wonderful day or night, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, take care, bye.